like, y'all don't gotta be afraid. There are man-made drones, and we're doing the launching or whatever. Now, what you do have to be concerned of, my bad, my eye, but it's the orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff, that's shooting down the drones and all that. That's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist.
It was an accident. About an hour ago, a small jet went down inside New York City. The president was on board.
President of what?
Gas, check. Food, check. Water, check. Weapons, check. Everything, check.
Aliens exist and President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel's former space security chief.
All right, well, after watching that, you tell me what you believe. It's possible that maybe these are aliens. I don't know. I keep an open mind. But this drone thing is really starting to take some strange turns. I was trying to move away from it, but the story just keeps coming back for more. It's stubborn. By the way, any engagement you guys can give me with the likes and all that, please. I've obviously hurt the butt of someone in the background because I am Bato-Shan like a mofo on this sucker right now. They definitely are pouring on the juice. So all the help you can give me is great. I can tell this because when I'm putting out videos and I'm getting 20 to 25% like ratio, that means that I'm doing things right. So we're going to keep going. Yeah. So as you can see, there's more footage. This is the last 24 hours of footage that you've got going on. I think the first one that's from Japan with the thing that looks like a shooting star. More than likely that. But the other one, I think that's from Dimona. But anyway, there are 17 bases that are seeing increased activity. And there's been reports that these, whatever they are, UAP, UAS, drone, UFO, whatever the heck you want to call them, are moving at 170 miles per hour and are defeating anything that can stop them, whatever it may be. So, an interesting thing there. But what really is worrisome is that the radiation levels in New York have spiked. And this is all amongst the background of these drones. So, this, of course, is fueling more theories and conspiracy and stuff. Now, of course, I've been of the mind that this whole thing has been due to they're sniffing for something. It's the most logical. Other people think that it's more than that. And so there's been reports of the FAA compliant stuff where you've got lights of red and green for things on there. And supposedly those are going up and they're looking for what these other things are, like these orbs, like the one guy was talking about. So I have a video, the one video where the thing was in the tree, supposedly. I mean, I don't know. So GQ Electronics Geiger Counter World Map detected near the Bronx and Upper West Side Wednesday emissions. It shows a radiation reading of 1,048 counts per minute, or CPM. That is higher than normal background radiation. So my homeboy, Angry Prepper, if you could possibly watch out, my man. Something's going on in your neck of the woods. So the average is around 5 to 60 CPM. And of course, that CPM stands for counts per minute. That's according to NASA. But on the Upper West Side, it is up about 175 counts per minute. Some people are thinking that this is due to all these mystery drone flights. I mean, you'd be lying to yourself if you don't think that we're in some kind of a 5th-gen war. I've been talking about this for years. We are not in a conventional war. War is not conventional anymore. So if you think two battlefields are going to line up next to each other on a battlefield and start shooting in like, lines of straight people, or like the Battle of the Bulge or whatever. No, this is we're well beyond that. We are now in a way where fighting is more psychological, more technological, and more messing with you. Going and what do you think all of these things around the world, these mishaps are going on, these rando fires and the food production facilities and the East Palestine, Ohio's and everything else? I mean, there were so many last year. If you were a Prepper channel, every week we're doing a story on one. So this is an interesting development with this CPM thing in the 175, which is in the Upper West Side. I used to live in Queens, but I worked in the Upper West Side for a time, so I know the area very well. There are implanted, they're worried that there's an implanted nuke of some sort here, and the government is trying to sniff this thing out. So, G. Gordon Chang, I think is the guy's name. He's the China expert, and he's saying that he believes that this is China. He said this is not something which is just wild speculation. He said for more than a decade, U.S. officials have been worried about the North Koreans taking part in a nuclear device, smuggling the parts into the United States, and then reassembling them in the location of their choice. Now, if you have been around my channel and were here a few days ago, I did a review on the movie Homestead, and it starts out basically this way. Not to ruin it. If you're going to see it, go see it, but basically there's a dirty that goes off, and from there all HE double hockey sticks breaks loose. So this GMC map shows, New York. If you know New York well, it's surrounded by two rivers, Manhattan. The Bronx is, Manhattan's an island, and the Bronx is towards the north. Queens and Brooklyn are towards the east, and then, of course, you got frickin' Jersey to the west. And, the Bronx has had a reading of 1,048. That's a lot. So I don't know what this is all going on. Two spots. The one in the Upper West Side was like 175, and which actually, if you look at this map, it looks like it's more the Upper East Side, but the one towards the Bronx is 1,048. So that is a bit concerning. So the EPA notes that radiation emission rates like CPM do not always match absorption of the human body. Changes in weather like rain and other things can lessen the risk, but people are putting their theories out there, and of course they don't want mass hysteria. Some people think it's foreign espionage. Some people think it is creatures from another planet, or some people think that it is our own government testing stuff or doing things. We don't know. G. Gordon Chang is definitely anti-China, but he's saying it's China. The official stance by the Department of Homeland Security, FBI, FAA, and Pentagon is that we do not currently have a problem. This is not a national security risk. But then again, yesterday they were shutting down areas of Jersey in their aerospace. So, is this a nuke hunt? I don't know. Is this an alien? I don't know. Is this fifth gen war? I don't know. So, one guy said, Lieutenant Graves, he said there's not a loose nuke or any other type of weapon of mass destruction that these objects or whatever they are pursuing right now. So, he's saying you're good. But I'm not quite sure what is going on. He says, he went on to say, having hundreds of drones, trying to identify these isn't necessarily the best way. Gamma radiation is typically well shielded in weapons. So, Department of Energy National Security Administrator's Nuclear Emergency Support Team does not employ drones for nuclear radiological detection, one of the department spokespersons said. So we're no closer to anything else. But G. Gordon Chang is saying it's China. Is it a possibility that they have assembled a nuke? Well, anything's possible, but this kind of lays bare my theory that they're trying to find something, but it is incredibly concerning that we are seeing CPM of this amount, and that, of course, is the counts per minute, and that is a Geiger counter, and 1,048 is a lot, and it's showing up towards the Bronx with another reading of 175 when it should be around 5 to 60. So you tell me. I'm just giving you an update. There's some cool looking footage. What's going on? I don't know. Please hit that like button and subscribe, darken out the bell, and do the things. I can tell you I am over the target. When I get this kind of heavy flack, I am over the target. So pretty please with sugar on top. Keep telling people what we're doing here, okay? God bless. You know what to do. Stacking and stocking and sticking to your plan. You should continue to prep. Check out my other links in the description and consider joining me as a member here, which kind of helps keep the blue hairs away. Or you can join me on Subscribestar and Locals, where I've been putting footage out in the last 24 hours. There's a major attack in Germany, and I've got video footage on there because, well, I can share it there. So, amongst other things, consider it. Most people get there if they stay there. All right, friends, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.
The intruder of a record roller!